Hey everyone, Charles here, and today we are playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses for the Nintendo Switch. So, yes, I'm excited to play this game for us. We're just gonna... I've already started. I'm already on like chapter 3. And I am very excited to play this. So FYI before we do start though, I am not the best at Fire Emblem. But, I am getting better. And yeah, so we're gonna try to finish this Let's Play. I am not sure how long it is, honestly. I have not beat the game, but from the 6 hours I played, I made it to chapter 3, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good, and I feel confident in my skill. And the first episode, it's going to be a little long of a series here, each episode too, and it's probably going to take a bit for me to get through it, but I will try to finish this game as fast as possible, and it's going to be my main focus for a bit, and let's just see how it goes. So yes, I would like to connect to the network and play online. And also one more thing before we start once more. This first part's going to be mostly dialogue driven. So yeah, sorry about that in advance. Just an FYI. But I am so excited to play this game. This game I am playing, not even going to risk playing with my Joy-Cons. I am playing with Pro Controller only.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Alrighty, so that was the first cutscene. I'm a little scared about
I wonder how you got in here.
Sorry, I was waiting for the dialogue to finish. So yeah, I was a little scared about the goddess-looking woman. I don't know if she's a goddess, but that woman just murdering the other dude. He's probably the bad guy. Yeah, this is probably true. It kind of scared me how much she was just stabbing his head. So,
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Alrighty, this is where we pick our character. We have ourselves. Alright, so this is kind of where we just pick our characters here, okay? And I'm gonna pick the boy. I guess he's a man now, but so if this was my teacher, she would be. That's a very slutty looking teacher, wearing like leggings, with holes in them, and like showing her stomach with it. And like, look, her pants are not even buttoned. It's kind of weird. It's weird. Ugh. I don't know. I don't actually have an issue with her. It's just kind of weird that your teacher kind of looks like that. But he looks freaking edgy as frog. So we're gonna be him though.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I am a ghost.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Ah, what a jerk. She looks so angry there. I am immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
And my name is just gonna be. Is that Belth? Bailith? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is that weird? You know what? I'm gonna be a little different than what I normally do. I'm gonna just actually put my actual name there. There we go. Charles is correct.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Alrighty, so this is actually pretty cool. So I didn't realize this when I was looking at the calendar for the unboxing video, but we have our moons are as months. And so the first one's Guardian, Pegasus, Lone, Great Tree, Harpstring, Guardland, Blue Sea Moon, Verdant Rain, Horsebow, Wyvern, Red Wolf, and Ethereal. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I'm sorry. I'm not the best. So my actual birthday is on the Blue Sea Moon, but I prefer the sound of Wyvern Moon. And I picked the 31st day because it's Halloween. So yeah. So I just thought it was kind of cool.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Whoa! It's not like you're just in my soul, controlling it.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Alright, sick. We're done with that cutscene, it looks like. Now I bet there's another one. Alrighty. But I believe we're starting the fight soon? I don't remember.
Time to wake up.
Fine. Just interrupt me. Geralt. Oh.
Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about war. I was dreaming about a young girl. Very creepy, but let's say it anyways.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Alright, of course. Well, we don't have a choice here.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
Oh shoot! It's our boys and girl. Yeah, we got Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard. I call her Edelgard. I don't remember why, but it's Edelgard. But yeah, that's how that works.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after...
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
I did mess up there.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Heck yeah, I'm ready. Is it fight time? It sure sounds like it. I really do hope we get to fight soon. Ah, it's cool. It's fight time. Alrighty, we're just gonna do that. Look at that sprite in the middle. What is he doing? He's like doing a little boogie. Okay. Oh, he's going fast there for a second. Just chilling. Cool. Just standing there. Alright, that's cool. A skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable counter. God, I freaking can't say that. Alright, those guys just walked up, they didn't have anything to say.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Alright, selecting. Alright, I already know this, okay? So.
Stay focused.
Oh, I didn't even know he had a voice. Is that sad?
No hesitation.
Oh, just crit right off the bat. Cool.
Should I have held back?
Heck yeah, dude. Nah, dude, you're like best friends. Wait, you're mean. Hey, whatever. So basically, it's saying that weapons have durability. So I'll show you in a second, maybe. I can't show you, but.
I'll cut
Oh yeah, no, I can't. That's his HP. No, mine. But. So I think there's a cool way of doing this. I just want to automatically be fast because I don't know like that. Oh, cool. All right, so if you zoom in on yourself, you can like move around like this. All right, so sorry, I was just really trying to figure out how to do it, but it's really cool. So I can't stop here, but like, look how cool it is. Just you get to see the terrain in their eyes. That's freaking cool. Can I stop here? Nope. Okay. I'll talk to him though.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Alright, we can wait here. That's so cool. I'm probably not going to really use that much, but I just thought it's kind of cool.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. But it was really cool when we did it, though. Alrighty, Edelgard.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Alright, so it's saying that, like, different terrain has different advantages. It's kind of cool. Alrighty. Whoops. But my character doesn't even need that. Whoops. Alrighty. I'll just wait here. Ow! But oh, she missed. Wow, what a real move there. Bam! Oh, who healed? I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. I'm kind of just fast forward through this because we're gonna do a lot of fighting here. But yeah, these fights are pretty cool. I like the DS games a lot, but this game looks so much better.
It's the combat arts I taught you.
Alright, yeah, he's telling us to use combat arts. But there we go. I'm not gonna use one yet. I'm probably gonna use one of the other characters to do it. But I'm trying to level him up. I probably should get Claude out there a little bit to do some damage, because I'd like to see him work on that. Oh, here we go. Here's our example of boom! Instant KO.
Not an option.
I don't know. That like really axe does not fit her personality whatsoever. But I don't need to use the thingy on him. The boost.
I must
don't
stay
know what it's
focused.
called. But yeah, boom. Using the item, whatever.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Alright, he's just gonna move. Sick. Oh, now he's deciding to fight with us. So, so this guy has a chest key or some loot. Probably a chest key. I don't know. But he can just wait there. I am probably just gonna go around with Edelgard, and she'll go this way. And it's kind of like to split up the crew. Okay. I'm gonna kill you where you stand. Oh no, good. Alright, they're doing pretty good to defend themselves. Though. Ow! Okay, Claude's pretty weak to, like, not weak, pretty immune to that. Alrighty. I'm gonna have each of the house members. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm gonna have each of the house members just like.
Attack when an ally is nearby.
Yeah. Intimidation. We'll probably just have Edelgard do this guy, murder this guy again. We can do another, like, one of these. Bam! So cool
Your
to
defeat
see her
was
get
inevitable.
murdered. Yes, it was inevitable. I guess let's do a curve shot and see what that looks like. Boom. Fun. And combat art. For him is a spear. Boom. Dead. Oh, cool. He leveled up, even though he's not going to be. I don't know. He's not going to be utilized.
I can feel it.
I basically kind of just spoiled that, but yeah. Well, freaking rip there.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
I don't like that name for her.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
What are you talking about? Sothis. I don't know what she's talking
I was
about.
not able to recall my name until just now.
Stupid!
Just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Alrighty, so I don't like her at the moment. Like, she's just so bratty, and it's kind of annoying me at the moment. I'm not a big fan of her.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now.
You would have died if I had not intervened. Thank you? Sorry, I kind of skipped it.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What happened when time resumes for now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm with
How rude
you.
of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time, of course.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
It's not like I gave you that idea or anything, because she sounds like that she just did the idea herself.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
See, I don't know what I'm seeking for. That's the question. Or answer. Problem. But here we go. Alright, let's do this correct this time. Ah. Somehow won that fight. Cool.
Hey, over here!
Sicko mode. Damn it! I should have not said that.
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terror. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Alrighty. Right off the bat, this man's a Chad. He is the greatest person ever. He's just the funniest boy ever, in my opinion. I don't know. I like him a lot. I don't know. And he's also one of the characters, I don't know, doesn't really matter to me, but if you want to have a male partner as a male character, this is like, you can do it with this guy. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. I don't know. Sorry, I got distracted with the whole turning thing. But yeah, I just thought that's something that you'd like to know.
Why him?
Interesting way to end it. But yeah, there we go. Why him? And Dimitri is the VMP, not the VMP, the MVP. And yeah, let's just save.
Thank you.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And these days I'm just a wandering mercenary, one who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend. You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
There we go, that's what I wanted to do for you. Sorry about that.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
He's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit. That's correct. Maybe I shouldn't say any of the other stuff.
Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
He looks so confused there. Okay.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
The Knights of Seros? I didn't know anything. I didn't know they was a
How
captain.
curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely...
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Oh, what a... He's great. In order of my favorite characters, it's probably going to be, like, out of these three, it's going to be Edelgard. Edelgard? I forgot her name now. Claude, then Dimitri. I don't really like Dimitri. Out of the three of them, I'm not a big fan. But we will just continue on, and I'll keep my opinions to myself, because I'll just keep my opinions to myself, I guess, at the moment.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick.
Ah,
Well.
sick. So... Austrian Empire, because this is Lackey's Let's
A
Play.
wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Alright, Edelgard. She's a refined young woman. But I feel that she's always evaluating me. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere. I sense darkness lurking beneath. Claude. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I may be sleeping, but
See, if I had an internal spirit like that, that'd suck. Just sleeping in my head.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Alright, I think this is another clip from the trailer. Could be wrong. But yeah, it looks so nice. Oh my god, it looks so cool. It makes me think of like Harry Potter mixed with Fire Emblem.
Rhea's here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
No, but Mario Maker did. Alrighty. These cutscenes look so good. I love them so much. I love this game so much.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her? You've seen her before? Or you've been here before? Let's do that one.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop? Bishop? Lady Ray? Let's just say that one.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I want...
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip her
It has been
dialogue.
a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this? So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you.
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I swear to God, she makes long pauses between sentences and it sounds like she's done.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
There we go. God.
I see. My condolences. As for you,
I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is what? Alright, it is that. This is Joan.
A
She likes it
fine
better.
name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary? As a servant? Let's say that.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, what a way to introduce yourself, Manuela. Wow. And available. Wow. Songstress.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Sorry.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next...
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Alrighty.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that...
Oh, he prays that confidence in her and whatnot. Sorry. See, they take long pauses in their sentences, and I'm not really 100% paying attention to it. This is like the 5th time I've seen this, because I had to redo this like a bunch of times. But yeah, sorry about it once again. Alrighty. So, I think I'm going to end it off here, but I feel like there's going to be more talking. Just feel it right here, in my soul. You guys can't see me, but yeah, in my soul. Oh. Nope, even worse. It's a cutscene. Alright, this is another one from the trailer. But at least this one's cooler and I can talk over and I know there's no talking. And this is also from the trailer. I think I just said that a second ago. And here's the Black Eagles. No, this is Leicester Alliance. And we have everybody over here just doing their thing. Look at that map. Yeah, I'm just basically describing what they're doing so I don't get copyrighted. Because this is from a trailer and it's kind of iffy about that, so yeah. And we have these guys, Black Eagles, doing their thing too. Probably gonna join them. I know I'm gonna join this one. Okay? There's no doubt about it. We're just gonna have to accept that. Because of her. And her. And this is like the most anime one of them all. Wait. Wait for it. This guy's pretty freaking cool though. This part right here. Boom. Then you got like a big whack. Anime. Boom. And then last but not least we have this boy, or I guess it's not a boy, it's a girl. Pretty fun. Yeah. I swear to God, I know there's gonna be more talking.
Of course.
Oh, thank God. So, we are now able to move, finally. Jesus Christ! It's been like, it's already 50 minutes in, alright. So, before we do that, I am just gonna save the game at the moment. And I would like to thank you guys so much for watching today. I am really pumped up about this Let's Play. I am going to edit it right now. And I do hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, please like and subscribe because that next time we'll be doing some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses for the Nintendo Switch. So, I'd like to see you guys next video. Bye!
Reach for my hand.